also wanted to kind of touch on this, and I don't know if it's a sore spot or not with you, about you passing up playing with the new Christy Minstrels.
New Christy Minstrels. No, it's not a sore spot at all.
1970-ish?
That would have been about 1976.
Okay.
Yeah, about 1976. New Christy Minstrels gave me a call, and I was actually living with my grandmother at the time, and they called me up and they said, introduced themselves, and so this is so-and-so from New Christy Minstrels, and I would like you to play us a song. I said, right now? Yeah, just set the phone down and play us a song. Okay, hold on, let me get my guitar. So I got my guitar, sat down at the kitchen table with the phone on the kitchen table, and I played them a song. And I was done with the song, and they said, would like you to come out to California and join the New Christy Minstrels.
Wow.
I said, really? And I'm still thinking somebody's pulling my leg here. This is still a joke, right?
Right. Getting punked.
Yeah. And so I said, well, I need a little time to think about this one. And I thought about it for a few days, and at the time I was just starting in law enforcement. I was starting my police career. I just gotten through the police academy, and I thought I was in love with my first ex-wife. Yeah. There's been more than one. And I should have actually gone with New Christy Minstrels because I'd still be with them at least. They're still going. My marriage ended after a few years. So I turned down the New Christy Minstrels.
Wow.
That's my big claim to fame. I turned somebody down.
Well, there must have been a reason, something that
but I don't regret it. It's not a sore spot at all.
Okay.
I don't regret it at all.
All right. Well, do you think, how did they, know about you or hear your music?
They heard me on tape. They heard a tape of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you send them something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
It was sort of like a tape you send into an agent.
Okay.
And apparently he played it for somebody that was with New Christy Minstrels.
There you go.
So, yeah.
You never know. You never know who's going to listen to your music.
That's true.
You never know. Make sure whatever you put out on recorded, whatever is good.
If you have one person in your audience, they paid the same amount of money as if you have hundreds.
Yes, yeah.
So you always give them the same show.
There you go. Good advice for all those musicians out there. All right. I'm going to do the PAM exam real quick here.
A PAM exam,
The PAM exam, yes. Some questions that I ask my guests.
Right.
So, off the top of your head. All right, Bob, what is the first record you ever bought?
45 or LP?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. 45 was actually I Am the Walrus by the Beatles. I don't know why, but that was I Am the Walrus. Yeah.
All right.
Cuckoo-choo.
Cuckoo-choo. Bless you. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, what was the B-side of that? Or was that the B-side? No.
That was the B-side. I don't remember what. I'm sure something more popular
I was
than
that
I
had
Am
to
the
be the
Walrus.
B-side.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
But
you went for that one.
My first LP, however, was the MC5.
Oh, good.
Kick Out the Jams.
Of course.
And of course, I couldn't have the PG-rated version because they had two versions.
Yes.
They had the X-rated version. That's the one I had to have. And then they had the PG version. Yeah. So I had to special order the X-rated version.
Do you still have that?
No, it's long gone.
Yeah. All right. What is the first concert you attended?
There's two, and I'm not sure which one was the first.
Okay.
And boy, are they on the opposite ends of the spectrum. First one that comes to mind was Andre Segovia, classical guitarist.
Okay.
Super classical guitarist. And the other one was John Prine.
Oh, good one.
So I'm not sure which one came first, but those were right around the same time period.
And he's still touring. It's amazing.
Yes, Andre Segovia is dead, but John Prine's still alive.
Right, I meant John Prine. I meant John. I did.
Yeah. It wouldn't be near as much fun to say Andre Segovia now.
No. It'd be kind of a boring one, yeah. What's in your fridge right now?
In my fridge now. Raspberry lemonade.
Yummy.
I'm a bachelor, so I don't have a whole lot in my fridge. I have some leftover Chinese food.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of green stuff. I'm not sure what it is.
Hopefully you bought it green. It just turned green.
No, I didn't buy it green. It was other colors before it turned green. And it's fuzzy. So it's to the point either I throw it away or give it a haircut, one of the two.
Oh, good.
I told you I'm a bachelor.
What is your favorite non-music pastime?
It would be the horses.
Horses.
Horses, yeah.
Do you have horses?
I have horses. I board and train horses also.
Oh, okay.
So that's another thing you add to your list.
Yeah.
I board and train horses.
Oh, okay.
And so I have 18 horses on the place.
Wow.
So 4 are my own. The others are boarders.
Oh, okay. Well, still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But the people that board them come and take care of them, right?
No.
You have to take care of them?
Well, either I or I have some really good people that help me out. So
wow.
They're really good. So.
You must have quite a large
it's
area.
Yeah, they have indoor arena and outdoor arena. And
nice.
Yeah, so.
You still ride, I would think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably... I've been on a horse maybe twice in my life. When we were kids, my grandfather's farm had Paint the Pony. Of course, we called it, we couldn't, my sister always said, Haint the Honey. Let's ride Haint the Honey. And it wasn't a big horse,
right.
And then we went out west, and my daughter, who's loved horses, like, okay, we got to do this. So we rode horses through Badlands or somewhere around there.
Really?
It was
That'd
beautiful.
Be very neat.
Or Grand Tetons, I don't know. Remember, it was one of those. It was gorgeous, but it was like I was like, this is a little nerve-wracking.
But that would be very cool.
But yeah, I know people that love horses. I mean, it just
they really do get into your blood.
Yeah, and
even if you don't ride them, I mean, there's just to look at them, and I love watching the herd dynamics. Mm-hmm. You put a new horse in a herd and how they figure out their pecking order, and it's really kind of cool. You can figure out who's going to be where, and just by watching them, it's kind of neat to see.
Beautiful animal.
Yeah,
definitely,
they really are.
Definitely.
They really are.
Do you have one that's your favorite, or?
Well, I don't think she's listening right now, so I don't think any of the horses are listening, so I can say.
Well, I know there's sometimes there's one you always like to ride or something.
Right.
Is
Well,
that typical?
So-So is my old steer wrestling horse.
So-So?
And he's semi-retired. He's like 32 years old now.
Oh, wow.
So he's old.
Yeah.
But the princess of the place is Bella. She's a beautiful buckskin mare, and she's just absolutely gorgeous.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love horses. You definitely, what's the word I want? It'll come to me. All right, we're going to go on. What is the last song you downloaded?
I'm kind of a computer idiot. I don't think I've ever downloaded a song.
All right.
I don't.
That's not unusual.
I still like the CDs. I know people say the direction of the music industry is going towards downloads.
Yeah. No, people still like CDs, and even albums are coming back. So what's up with
that?
that?
I like having it in my hands. I like reading the liners.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
I like seeing who's playing what instruments on what songs.
Yes.
I like looking at that kind of stuff. And with downloads, I don't know.
You miss it. Something missing. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you on that one. All right. If you could have any one person in your band, and they could be dead or alive at this point, who would it be?
Oh, man.
I know you do solo stuff, but if just in case you had someone.
Wow. The first person that comes to mind is James Taylor.
Yeah.
He's this was his guitar playing. I mean,
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I'd say James Taylor.
Have you ever met the man?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Would you like to?
Yeah, you know him?
No, sorry.
No, you're no help at all.
Not personally. I don't have his. Nope, didn't get his phone number myself. Yeah, no. What is your most memorable music moment?
Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. This goes back to when I was still in high school. And there was a guy in high school by the name of Dean Klaus. And Dean was like 5 years older than me. And he played in all the rock and roll bands. And Dean was a phenomenal guitar player. And any band that was anybody in the area where we grew up, Dean was in it.
Okay.
And he was like this icon, someday, And there was like a small little town homecoming kind of thing where they brought in local people, myself included, for like an hour.
Okay.
And so I struggled to put an hour set together, because I didn't know many songs at the time. And so I did my hour, and I went home. Didn't think anything about it. The next day, a car pulls up at the driveway. Keep in mind, I'm like 15 years old now.
Wow.
Car pulls up in my drive. I don't have a clue who this car belongs to. And I'm watching out the window, and Dean Klaus gets out of the car. And I said, I wonder what he wants,
What's he doing?
And he knocks on my door. Yeah, I think he might have been lost, He knocks on my door, and he introduces himself. He said, I heard you last night. And he said, I'd like to do a duo with you. And it was like, oh my gosh, Dean wants to play with me. So we did that for a couple years. That was kind of
Very
fun.
good.
And he's still an exceptional songwriter and guitar player, but he doesn't get out. He doesn't play out.
Yeah.
He just sort of stays by himself, and he writes great stuff, but nobody hears it. So
That's a shame, you know.
yeah, it really is, because he is very talented. But that was probably it. It was like, oh my gosh, I made it. Dean wants to play with me. You know?
Very good. And you were only 15.
I was 15.
Wow. Yeah, that's for a 15-year-old. That had to be just the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Good for you. All right. Final question here, Bob Marshall. If you were a spice, what would it be?
Is this like Barbara Walters? If I was a twee, what kind of twee would I be? Is that? If I was a spice, let me see. Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
Good one.
Cayenne pepper. That would be it.
A little hot there.
Yeah.
A little punch.
Yeah, that would be
A little
me.
bite.
Yeah.
All right, that's the Pam exam.
Whew. Did I do okay? Did I pass?
You did great.
Okay,
yes,
all right.
Yeah. There's no right or wrong answer, so everybody passes.
Oh, I like those kind of tests.
No.
I have a really hard time taking a urine test because I try to study for them in advance. It just doesn't work out very well.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
I want to talk about children's book that you are writing.
Right.
Yeah, I want to just, is this the first attempt at a child's book?
It is, and it's not going well at this point.
Well, what made you decide I got to write a children's book?
For a number of years, I volunteered at a hippotherapy place. You know what hippotherapy is? It's riding therapy
Yes,
for
yes.
challenged individuals.
Yes.
And in fact, I used So-So, my old 32-year-old horse, my retired horse. And all the kids liked riding because he was a real cowboy horse. He wasn't like those other horses. He was a real cowboy horse. And so I volunteered there for a number of years. And then when I started my own barn, I started doing riding therapy at my barn. And it's an amazing sight to see these kids who some of them cannot verbalize anything, but in order to get the horse to move, they have to say, walk on. And so you see the kids who struggle to say walk on to get the horses to move. And then you look at the parents who are just ecstatic because their child actually verbalized something.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And then you get a lot of kids that they have like no core strength. They're lacking in strength. And you put them on a horse and it forces them to sit up. They really have to gain strength. So it's an amazing program. And I decided I was going to write a song, which is on my CD, Winning of the Race. And I decided to write the song, and then I had a friend say, you know what, that would be a great book for special needs kids.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the idea. It's going to be a book for special needs kids. It's going to be the story of a racehorse that's crippled in a race but bought for riding therapy program. And then the sort of how the song evolves is he's purchased and he turns into this therapy horse.
Okay.
And then the other idea was then after the story is told, there'd be a CD in the back with a song on it.
Oh, okay.
So they could hear the song
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
The artwork was done by two people that were doing a therapy program at my barn. And I'm not sure where their daughter is now, but their daughter became terminal. Their daughter was special needs. So the whole project, because she was going to be the illustrator. And it's sort of project's been on hold now, so I'm just looking for an illustrator.
Oh, okay.
And until I really find an illustrator that has some continuity between characters, it's sort of on hold.
Oh,
But
is the book all written?
yeah, it's pretty much going to write itself.
Oh,
I mean, I have it all, because the story's already there.
You're right.
It's just breaking it down.
What
But then my idea is sort of like direct market it to riding therapy programs.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, that's a great great story. Good for you.
Yeah, it's a neat program.
Yeah.